You're like the brother I never had. That's what my crush said, right to my face, with a smile. She had no idea what those words did to me. And that wasn't the first time. Zoe had been destroying me with compliments for 2 years straight. We met in chemistry class. She needed a pencil. I gave her one. Somehow that turned into study sessions, late night phone calls, inside jokes nobody else understood. She told me things she didn't tell anyone. I was her person, just not the way I wanted to be. You're my favorite person. Knife. I wish more guys were like you. Twist. You're like the brother I never had. Bury me. Every time she said something like that, I'd smile and nod, then go home and stare at my ceiling wondering what was wrong with me. My boys had zero sympathy. Bro, just tell her. You've been friend-zoned for 2 years. Either shoot your shot or move on. They were right. I knew they were right. But knowing and doing are two different things. Then Saturday came. Big party at Peter's place. Zoe was going. I spent the whole day hyping myself up. Tonight was the night. No more excuses. No more what-ifs. I was going to tell her how I felt. I got to the party around 10. Had a drink to calm my nerves. Then another half. Texted my boy from the bathroom. I can't do this. He replied instantly. Yes, you can. Stop being a punk and go find her. I splashed water on my face. Looked in the mirror. Told myself to stop being pathetic. Walked out. Scanned the room. Found her by the kitchen talking to her two best friends. She was wearing that jacket. The one I told her looked good on her a couple of weeks ago. She remembered. My chest did something stupid. I started walking toward her. Each step felt like I was moving through water. This was it. 2 years of wondering. 2 years of what if. Today I was going to get an answer. I got close. Close enough to hear her voice. She was talking about someone. It sounded serious. Her friend asked her something I couldn't quite catch. Then Zoe laughed, but it was a nervous laugh. Almost bitter. I can't. I could never date him. He's too important to me. I'd rather die than ruin what we have. I stopped walking. Everything around me just disappeared. The music, the people, all of it. Just those words playing over and over. I didn't need to hear anything else. I turned around and walked straight out the front door. Didn't say bye to anyone. Just left. The next 2 weeks, I barely talked to her. Kept my texts short. Busy became my favorite word. I couldn't keep pretending. It hurt too much being around her knowing I'd never be more than her brother. She noticed. Asked if I was okay. I said yeah, just stressed with school. She didn't push it, but I could tell she knew something was wrong. Then she showed up at my house. No warning. Just knocked on my door. I opened it and she was standing there. Arms crossed. Eyes red like she'd been crying. What is going on with you? I tried to play it off. Nothing. Just been busy. Stop. Her voice cracked. Don't lie to me. You've been dodging me for 2 weeks. What did I do? I wasn't ready for that. You didn't do anything. Then why does it feel like I'm losing my best friend? I broke. I couldn't hold it anymore. I heard you at the party, talking to your friends. Her whole face changed. What did you hear? Enough. I hated how bitter I sounded. You said you could never date me, that I'm too important, that you'd rather die than ruin what we have. She just stared at me. I get it, Zoe. I do. I just needed space to get over it. She sat down on my front steps, put her face in her hands. For a second, I thought she was crying. Then she looked up. You left before I finished. I didn't say anything. The full sentence was, I could never date him without knowing he feels the same. He's too important to me. I'd rather die than tell him and watch him look at me different. My brain stopped working. I've been in love with you for over a year. Every time I called you my best friend, I was trying not to say something that would scare you away. I just stood there, buffering like a broken computer. You're serious? Yes, idiot. I'm serious. I started laughing. She looked confused, then a little hurt. Why are you laughing? Because I was walking over to tell you the same thing. That's why I heard you. I was finally about to shoot my shot. Now she was laughing too. Both of us on my front steps, losing it like idiots. The first kiss happened somewhere in the middle of all that. Messy, awkward, perfect.